everybody. Welcome back. Come on back here. I got an easy snack today. Snack, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to use this for. If you're a kid from the 1970s, you know salmon croquette patties are super good. They're healthy for you, and salmon is just good. I mean, I could eat this whenever, but this has a lot of omegas. Let's see, I wrote it all down. It's good for our heart. It's got vitamin D, vitamin B12, and it's good for our brain. Got to keep those cells going. So anyway, come on back here before I go on. I got to show you my cool little glass. I got a little wine spritzer. I'm keeping it mild right now. And I've got the easy rock and roll listening. I've got the Cars on. I've got, the Cars. And this is my glass from 1980. What year was this? 1986. And it's a Dr. Seuss. It's from the Welch's Jelly Glass collection. I love it. I collected jelly jars and jelly glasses. I just love them. You know, that Bama had theirs, Welch's had theirs, all kinds of good stuff. So big sip. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Come on back here real quick. This isn't going to take much. I try to keep my recipes low in price, $8 to $10, $12. I don't try to go over that. The sockeye salmon from Kroger is my preference. But you can use pink salmon. It doesn't even matter. Your preference, whatever you want. The hardest part of this is cleaning the salmon. You know, when you get it out of the can, you got to clean it. So I already cleaned it out. And I'm going to try to mix this so that I don't have to put my hands in here. So let's see how that goes. I don't want to be wearing this. So anyway, I got my Hiss shirt on instead of Kiss. Don't want to have to pay them any money. Just kidding. One of my favorites. I just love this when they do the kitty stuff on that. Hilarious, hilarious. Okay, you're going to clean your salmon. You're going to mash it up. You're going to add about 2 or 3 things. Your preference, you know, whatever you decide. You're going to add a little bit of celery, depending on how much you want the crunch. Some people prefer onion. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do onion. Celery is usually the go-to in the cookbooks. And you're going to do a little bit of cracker, and let me see here. Okay, yeah. So you're just gonna mash that, mix it all in, guys. It has to kind of have like a little bit of stickiness. So that's where, to form your patties, that's where you're gonna use the egg white. If you're dieting, use egg white. If you don't mind, use the egg. Use the egg. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit in there, just a little bit, just enough to make it all sticky and good. And you're gonna form either little balls and smash them down, or little patties. So it's up to you. I try to make this, I'm easy. I try to make these really easy. Quick recipes, that's my jam. That's what I do. I just like it. Life's too short to be stuck in the kitchen. I don't mind during the holidays, baking the cookies, cutting the, slicing and dicing and making all kinds of good stuff out of cookbooks, but no way. Right now, we're just in a hurry. Life's just quick. We're just quick. We're trying to keep going, and we got a bunch of stuff to do. And a lot of football to watch. I'm going to drizzle a little bit more in there. I use saltines. Some people might prefer to use Ritz crackers. Whatever you find on sale. Cracker, or breadcrumbs. I didn't even think of that. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Ooh, I got Phil Collins. Let me tell you something about Phil Collins. He's the biggest collector of Alamo memorabilia. And he collected it for years, and he gave it back to the state. Can you believe that? I mean, what a great guy, right? I always thought, why? He's not even from here, why that? But we all have our thing, I collect these jars, I collect my own stuff. So it's just hilarious. When I heard that, I was like, what? Phil Collins who? And Paul's like, Phil Collins. And I was like, the rock and roller? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, wow, that's wild. So anyway, the state owns it now, and it's on display. So, I think they have it in a history museum in San Antonio, something like that. I have to look it up, but it was fascinating. So you're going to take a little bit of olive oil. You don't have to make these like deep fried or anything. That's what's so healthy about them. You're just going to make these, like I tell you, form them into little patties according to how big you want these. And let me see, I have a little scoop, a little ice cream scoop. That's going to get me started. I got my olive oil in here. And that's the easiest way to do it, guys. Just pour a little scoop, smash it in the middle, kind of gather it. And they'll form and they'll fry really nice. Well, not really fry, but you know what I'm saying. They'll stick together. I'm trying Trying to touch it. I know Paul always, my husband watches my videos, he's like, you touched it with your hand. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, you touched it with your hand. He's so picky. I'm like, I'm glad you're not one of my viewers. Get out of here, I told him. It's hilarious. He watches at work. And so anyway, there you go. You got 3 or 4. This is a can and a half because, you know, I already got started. So this is super easy, guys. Super easy, super good. And when they're all done, I haven't started this up yet. I'm going to. I'm kind of cheating today because I didn't want to get the whole burners going and all that. But when it's done, you match this up. You could put this on a hamburger bun. You could put this, I mean, you can make this into a little salmon burger. You know, add your meat, mayo, add whatever you want, your lettuce and tomato. But you could put this on a bed of lettuce, make this as a salad, or you could put this on a bed of rice. And that's one of my favorites. And I know you gotta find the healthy rice now, because you know how it is. Gotta find the healthy rice. Okay, there you go. So yeah, once you kind of pat these down, what keeps it together, guys, is the egg. The egg keeps it together. I don't know if you could see that. They formed beautifully. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started on those. I'll be frying those up, well, you know, heating those up, whatever. Not really frying, I guess. But anyway, through the magic of TV. One of my favorite things to say to you, because that means I've already got it done. Here we go, we got 2. And we happen to put this on dirty rice. Brown dirty rice, isn't that what they call it? Wild rice. We call it dirty rice because of Louisiana and all that stuff. And we have the Cajun stuff around here, but I just used the wild rice. This is the one that was a little bit healthier. And it's just a store brand. You know, it's just the bacon, whatever you call it. The microwavable one. I didn't want to make rice today. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Guys, what can I say? Salmon is good. It's rich. It just tastes good. And the best thing about salmon, it's never fishy. You know, you're thinking, oh, it's a fish. I don't like fishy smells. No. Salmon is just a nice, mild taste. Nothing fishy. And you know what? I don't eat a lot of catfish because I can smell catfish when I'm eating it. I don't like that. So anyway, I like flounder. That's my favorite. But, you know, flounder season's getting shorter and shorter. But that's my favorite fish. But salmon, I mean, you know, we don't catch salmon here, but I buy it. I love it. Guys, you got to try this. I'm not kidding. If you're dieting, like I tell you, it sounds about 80 to 90 calories, you know, for a whole meal. I mean, if you're going to add everything with it, the rice, whatever, baked potatoes, whatever, it's gonna be more of it. One little patty, you know, 80 calories, that's a meal. I mean, that's fantastic. I'm gonna take a big sip. Perfect. I got the red wine, just a simple red wine today. Just keeping it mild. While I used the Liberty wine. That's my favorite. They donate to the folding of the flags for the veterans. Married to a veteran. My in-laws are veterans, so I love everything about that. So anyway, let me show you my cool gift idea. Okay, well, should I show you let me show you my gift idea, and then I'll show you my craft idea. Okay, let me get all this out of the way. Boom. Okay. Let me get rid of that. Okay, let me show you this real quick. Okay, my gift idea, I was talking about jars last week. Save your jars. Save your little candle jars, your regular jars, your mason jars, whatever. No reason to be buying jars. You make these really pretty. As you can see, I've already done this one, and I'm getting ready to do this one, and we're going to make a little mix of our firecracker crackers. But instead of doing firecracker crackers, this is a little bit better, and it's just more festive for football season. I love everything about this mix. Already got started. I'll write down the directions. I do it in small batches, but I have done it in big. If you want to see it, it's under Kissy Cat Firecracker Crackers. That was a big batch. That's in the big Ziploc. I prefer to use the little Ziplocs to make a little batch. I use my little fish, my little what are these called? Little fish, goldfish, and my pretzels. Let's see, what else did I have here? Cheez-Its and walnuts. So I got a blend of 4 things. You can get all this stuff. It's not expensive. You don't If you don't like walnuts, add peanuts. And you can get all this stuff at the dollar store. You're gonna just make small batches at a time because I just find it easier. You're gonna seal that up. Got all your little mix is going to be, let me get some of the air out. Your little mix is gonna be super easy. You can either use regular oil, which doesn't matter. I always try to keep it a little bit clean and healthier. I'm using olive oil with a little bit of pepper flakes, a little bit of, let's see, I wrote it all down here. Oops, did I? Oh, Firecracker recipe, baggy, olive oil, pepper flakes, garlic salt, cayenne pepper, and you can add a little bit of salt if you want to, but you don't have to because you've got the pretzels that have salt in them. And you're just gonna put this in here, you're gonna toss it around a little bit, just mix it, mix it, mix it. I would let this sit for about an hour, and then you find your pretty jar, just like I did. I had a candle jar, so I like to leave these on my counter. There you go. So anyway, okay, so gonna put that over there. I've got this one started, super good. Added this to my little jar. This one, after I'm done, you know, and it's all mixed up and it's sitting, this one's gonna go in this jar. They make fabulous gifts. And you know, you don't have to have a big gift for anybody. Make a little small gift. Tell them you think of, you know, a hostess gift, whatever. You wanna do something special, put a gift card underneath this jar. You know, just tape a gift card. They get an extra gift, you know, and a homemade gift is always so fun. So anyway, try these out. And my craft is gonna be the silly candles that I like. Just the silly, tall, taper candles. Here they are. Walmart has these now for $1.36. They're also at the dollar store. And I decorated them. My favorite thing to decorate with is to have just a plate of this or a little tray, a centerpiece along my fireplace, or I'll put them inside the fireplace because we don't like the fireplace in Houston. It's too doggone hot. So I'll just put these out into the fireplace and then I'll light them at night. Looks like a fire, you know, not really, but not really a fire, but kind of a fire. So I did this one, just decorated it and kind of just in a little, you know, little harvest look. And this one I cut out a magazine. This is a horse. I don't know if you can see it. Got a cowboy boot. Have some little turquoise, a picture of a turquoise stuff. Super easy. This one kind of reminded me of the holidays. I don't know why. I kept it simple with burlap. And this one with a little bit of tulle. So I just love this whole look. I just like it. Use clear glue or use this glue. If you're gonna do something major that you really wanna anchor on, like beading or anything, you're probably gonna need glue gun or the E6000. But this is super, I think this is a pretty centerpiece. And they burn for a long time, these candles. And this is also, let's see here. Oh, on my jars, that's what I was gonna tell you. You put the painter's tape, you put the clear glue, and you just kind of drizzle this on here. And that's it. That's how you decorate this. This is Walmart confetti. No big deal, kind of glitter confetti, I don't know what they call it. I think it's $3. So I like this project. I hope you like it. I thank you for stopping by. Big sip, big cheers. Hope your teams are winning, okay? Big kisses, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Try this out, okay? Bye.